Hey y'all, it's CherokeeStarfish. Welcome back to Divine Divinity. We are at the very end of the game. It has been a long run, and it's been a great adventure. But it's time. We've been through a lot, and we've got to be close to the end, right? So, first things first. We have leveled up a bunch, but I wanted to just mention quickly we went back and did every side quest. Oh, don't speak that into existence. Now, see, this is why I back up my saves. This is why they're all backed up. And actually, that's relevant. This is a perfect segue. Because we did every side quest that we could do last time. Except for a couple, right? And one of those was we could not finish the ritual with Karina. So it turns out, I went digging, there is a fix for that, where I was able to switch out the fake magical wood for the actual wood. As you can see. And it took a lot. But let's see. Is it that one? Might be this one. Yes.
Excellent.
So, ta-da.
Jacatante, Arius, Petitur for Salmon.
Notice that her dialogue is a lot more confident this time. She's not stumbling and stuttering over her words like she's getting them wrong.
Liberate, hosaturi, venibus, gantur.
Shantur, Asamari Hekipus Dantus Quimini Anastatis.
Exitur manibus, ventur.
And there we go. Ta-da. And in addition to this, the bonus that we get is actually pretty worth it because you get a free rank in the Banish spell. Where is it? There we go. So now we are level 2. So it was worth going back for, especially because of the XP. A little anticlimactic. You wonder what's going to happen, right? But now there is also one other thing that I stumbled across. I found this by accident, and I'm glad that I did when I was looking up the fix for Karina and her quest. So there is an Easter egg in the game that I did not know about. I'm sure it's probably common knowledge among people who have played the game, but of course it was new to me. So, part of that is this right here, right? So, do you remember the Stalker? Let's see, where is that down here? Aha, here we go, the Stalker's Lair. Now, I don't know how this happened. I do not know how we missed this. But there was a treasure chest in the Stalker's Lair that we did not open when we were there before we left. No idea how that came about. In it was this. A silver breastplate. This breastplate was finely crafted. In its current condition, it is merely an ornamental plate, but with the correct enchantment, it could become something really special. What's that, I wonder? Well. So, this is very specific. There is almost no way you could find this by accident, okay? So first of all, you have to have the silver breastplate. Then, in order for this to work, you need 5 bottles of Dwarven Ale, but not just anybody's Dwarven Ale. It has to be dwarven ale from, what's his name, Rimmer, I think, over in Glen Boris. It's the kind that he sells, that he says is very special, and he won't tell you the secret ingredient. 5 bottles of that from him. You must have at least 1 teleporter stone. You have to have exactly 2,002 gold, no more and no less. And you need 4 ropes. Now, if you have all of those things, you come here to the secret cave. Remember where we did the treasure hunt when we found all the pieces of the map? And if you were here for that stream, down here in the bottom, we found this treasure room that didn't really, have a whole lot in it. It was kind of disappointing, right? And then you go through this illusory wall, and there was this memorial to 9/11. And also this portal stone, which doesn't do anything. And remember, we thought it was broken, maybe this is supposed to take you back out of the dungeon, and it doesn't work. Well, so you also have to have 4 ropes in your inventory, but not any 4 ropes. In fact, if you have other rope in your inventory, it will screw this up and it won't work. I actually had to discard the rope I had been carrying so that I could pick these up. You may recall from that episode, there were 4 pieces of rope lying on the floor around this portal stone. It has to be those 4 pieces of rope. If you have the silver breastplate, 5 bottles of Rimmer's Ale, a teleporter stone, 2,002 gold, and these 4 ropes, the portal stone works. And it takes you to a secret location just behind the cave entrance from the treasure cave over here in the mountains. Now, it's possible to cheese this a little bit, and you can get by without, by spamming with your teleporter stone and throwing it around. I think you can get in and out, but you have to be willing to do that. It's an undertaking. And then there's randomly these guys. Give up, O thou servant of evil! The forces of good always triumph over wickedness. Ha! Evil is just the name that pompous bigots slap on anything that doesn't fit into their narrow moral strictures. Enlightened self-interest always wins through. Don't try to worm your way out with weasel words, sinner. Self-interest is selfishness, and selfishness is evil. Oversimplified philosophy is worse than no philosophy at all, dullard. I stand for individualism and self-defined morality. You just stand for religious zealotry. It's not too late. You can give up your foul ways and join me on the road of righteousness. Think of your gray-haired old mother. My mother sold me into slavery at the age of 5 and died in a knife fight at the age of 86. Like all shirking miscreants, you eventually blame it all on your upbringing in society. I blame nobody. I'm proud of standing up for ruthless individualism. There's no justice. There's just us. You are an unrepentant heretic. I'll send you to hell to discuss your theories with the Lord of Chaos. Let's see you try, Milksop. Maybe you'll see hell before I do. And then they start fighting. And they just do that forever. Ingmar and Marian. I don't know exactly what all of this is about that's going on, but they have infinite health, kind of like those 2 bridge guards that helped us kill the Lich way back at the beginning.
Story department. Psychiatry, imaginary diseases.
So, now we have these prisons, right? That's what these ropes are for. Ta-da! See that? That's why it has to be these specific 4 ropes, is because you actually have to interact with each of these hatches.
Sound department. Recovery rooms.
You may sense where this is going. I was very excited to find it.
Graphics department. Plastic surgery, intensive care. Programming department. Neurology, toxicology.
Boom. So, there we are. This is actually how you get to what is apparently a hidden developer dungeon. So, ta-da. Let us out. My wife and kids are waiting for me at home. Sure. We can do that. See, look here. Thomas, Patrick, Darren, Dirk, Frederick, Tim. But look back here. Computers, bottles of water all over the place. Posters, notes. There we go. Help! Help! Let me out! I can't stand the noise here in the sound department any longer. All this constant howling and screaming. Is it this one? Yeah, there we
I
go.
wonder what that did.
They've got an organ back here. See, more computers. There's a rope, too. So the ropes, you know, like you can go down any of the ropes once you have hung them. Which means that really you only need to go down this one, I think. The third one. Let me out, I have to go and check the story guys. Again, they're using my objects completely wrong. So this is the developers making fun of themselves. In a fun little dungeon experience. Free us, hero! This project, I know it must be released in time, and it will! I really need a good glass of dry whiskey to get over all this. That is what the 5 bottles of ale are for.
I have no idea what that just did.
Thank you for releasing us. Have you brought us some cigarettes and Red Bull? What's your motto, Sven? Work faster, work harder, sleep less. Oh, that's a good one. So yeah, see? These are the developers themselves. They put themselves in the game. And look, there's actually a Red Bull can right there. Cigarette packs. Probably representing them overworking themselves in order to make the game. Let's see, who is it? Is it this guy? First I wanted to become a game developer, but then I changed my mind. Why is that? As a full-time tester, I can always complain about their mistakes. Okay. See this hatch over here? Don't go down it. It's where the 3 demons who imprisoned us live. If it's that dangerous, why didn't you barricade it? Well, actually, if you say that's really necessary, we might possibly consider it eventually. Oh, you're still here? Alright, I'll put it on my list. Find us, find us! That shouldn't be too difficult, right? So, look. Not initialized. Do you get it? Do you get it? Oh. There we go. Do you see it's full of bugs? These are the demons who imprisoned them. And you have to kill 3 specific ones amongst all the other bugs. So there's infinite loop. There's out of range. And there's not initialized. Oh. We already got not initialized. There we go. Yes, beetles, like literal bugs. There's not initialized. Ah. Oop. That's funny. The bug is bugged. It won't let me attack. Let me see. Where is... Explosive arrow. No? Hell spikes. Oh, come on now. Give me... Oh, wow. It's actually, that's very funny. The bug is bugged. Oh, there we go. Let me try going back down. There we go. Take out the last one. There we go. Now, there's not really anything in these chests over here. What's important is this. Remember that silver breastplate. Ta-da! When you kill the 3 bugs, it changes into the Armor of Larian, named after the studios. So yeah, and it's got randomized stats, but you can see they're pretty good. Like, this was just completely at random. It's 100 hit points, 10 con, a load of resistances, 4 charm quality, 410 armor. Like, that's really good. So there you go. That is the secret dev dungeon that I did not know about. I found it completely by accident when working on the fix for Karina's quest. And now you have gotten to see it as well. So you have beaten the 3 most common bugs in game programming? You are really a true hero. Now you can buy every Divinity add-on and sequel. Thanks to you, they will be almost bug-free. Winky face. I will, Sven, I swear. Winky face. Look in your inventory, hero. I think I have something interesting for you. And yeah, so you don't actually have to talk to him to finish the quest. When you kill the 3 bugs, then it becomes the Armor of Larian. Now, the only downside is, if you want to play this game for yourself, which I encourage you to do, because it has been so much fun, and you go through all of this, and you go to the developer dungeon, there is one caveat. One of the reasons you have to have a teleporter stone is so you can leave it behind, because this portal stone does not work if it's in your inventory. Where is it? Oh, well, yeah, you have to use the portal stone to get out. Okay, that one just doesn't work at all. So yeah, you can't walk out. There's no way you can just leave. That's all the other gold I had to throw on the ground in order to have exactly 2002. So, getting that armor normally deprives you of your teleporter stones. There is a way to glitch out. I mentioned that earlier. Don't ask. But I went back to our house, and you can see that is the organ. And as far as I know, it's the only one in the game. That's from the sound department in the developer dungeon. I put it in my inventory and carried it all the way here and put it in our house to prove that we had been. So there's our little memento. And now, back to your regularly scheduled game. I wanted to show all that off to you so you were caught up. Okay. So what does that mean for us? Well, we got the Armor of Larian, and we got a pretty good version of it. Charm quality 5, 310 armor, not as high as I wanted, but 40 hit points, 100 magic, 8 con, 20 poison and spirit resistance, and +1 to pickpocket, survivor's instinct, which is our heal over time, and lockpick. I thought that was really appropriate, even if not all of those benefit us, like the lockpick +1 is kind of useless, but this armor was made for Abbad Bohi. So I felt like, yeah, this is it. I've got to take it. Because I did load spam a little bit once I figured it out, trying to get better stats, and I think this is it. And one of the reasons why is because that bonus level in pickpocketing allowed us to complete one other quest. Where are we? Where are you? Where are you at? This is really like, oh, there we go. Okay, so find a potion for Sarah, find a potion for Cedric. We needed to find a potion for Tebus as well, right? And we could not do that because we tried to pickpocket the potion from one of the others and give it to him, and we couldn't. The reason why is because the way that pickpocketing works is that there is a level limit to who you can pickpocket based on your ranks in the skill. So apparently you can pickpocket characters up to level 6 if you have 1 rank, which is what we got for free from the Thieves Guild. If you want to pickpocket people of higher level, you have to have more ranks. Well, so the 3 people involved in this quest, they're all level 9 for some reason. So you have to have 2 ranks in pickpocket or you cannot use this exploit. So, by putting on the Armor of Larian, I was able to go back to the Quarantine in the Poor Quarter, pickpocket a potion on the first try, very easily, from one of the others, and then hand it to Tebus and get the XP from that. What is the end result of all this, you may ask? Well, we got just enough experience. You might recall that at the end of the last episode, I was bemoaning the fact that you just get a flat 5 levels from going through the cutscene and, reawakening as the Divine One. And that made us level 44. And I was like, man, we were so close to level 40. If we could just get to level 40, we would be 45 and we would have all of these skill points. I am pleased to say that by solving Karina's quest, healing Tebus, and finding the Armor of Larian, it put us over the edge into level 40. And so we are now level 45. Boom. So there we go. So, I did not want to pick out a bunch of skills and things without y'all. I wanted you to have a say, so I'm going to go ahead and we're going to start distributing stat points. We've got 476 mana, we've got 764 health. I think that is all pretty, That's pretty solid. We've got an 83% chance of hitting a normal level 45 monster. 1 successful hit to kill one. 37% chance of being hit. So we've got 30 points to spend. I'm thinking we should probably put a handful of them in strength. And then dump the rest in agility and constitution. What do y'all say? Because our carry weight, 3520... Yeah, encumbered at 2640. Actually, we're at the end of the game, and we have such good equipment, like between the dragon armor and the armor of Larian and stuff like that. I don't know that we need to worry about our carrying capacity anymore. We might be fine. So maybe we put like 10 in constitution and 20 in agility, because that'll boost our offense and our defense. What do you think? We'll just stat dump everything for this end game. Because we also got plenty of mana. I mean, the armor by itself is giving us 100 points. So that's what I'm thinking. Abbad Bohi is the fastest draw around. Let's make that 37% a little bit lower. There we go, and... boom. Okay, so that brings us to a 94% chance of hitting and a 20% chance of being hit. And that bumped our health up to 814. I would boost magic, but like I said, the armor by itself is giving us 470, or over 100, so. Thankfully, though, we have 8 skill points, folks. 8 skill points. And we have opened up the last section of skills, the Path of the Divine. So I'm thinking maybe we should dump all of these points into that. Is there anything else we need to finish first? Magic Barrier, definitely not bad. We've got pretty decent resistances, though. I'm pretty happy with those numbers. But we could get 15 more on all of those. So that way our lowest resistance would be 46 if we put 3 ranks in that. I don't know. It would definitely be useful. Is that what we want to do? We maxed out our bow skill a long time ago. We maxed out stun. We have 3 more ranks we could put in defense, which is not bad. We did max out enchant weapon, which we still need to use. Repair, we don't have to worry about, thankfully. We still have things, some passes like spiritual damage, reflect missiles, death strike. Where was true shot? We have spells. We could put one more rank in restoration. That would make that more efficient. But we also are at rank 4, so I think it's mostly fine. So yeah, I think those are the ones other than these skills that might be under consideration. Is Magic Barrier, Augment Defense, and possibly Restoration. Everything else I think is largely secondary. There's also Augment Damage, we've got Poison Damage, Fire Damage, but each of these... there's Repel Damage too. But each of these like only has a chance of going off, so we could deal additional damage, but it's better just to have a reliable flat damage, I think. Now over here we've got Translocate. You just teleport within range 4. Divine Death. Inflict massive damage on your enemies. They must have spiritual resistance or die, and it just deals hundreds of damage. Spirit Form. Become like a spirit for 20 time units. Scorch. Searing damage to any area you wish to target. Massive fire damage. Heaven's Blessing. All your primary stats and resistances gain a 20% increase for 30 seconds. So that is a big buff. Divine Eye. You can spy out hidden areas. Temporal Storm. A magic storm that slows the passage of time and thereby slows your enemies. And Lightning Cascade. So basically chain lightning. Those are all pretty awesome. So what do you think? Preferences? I'm always into a good teleport. Heaven's Blessing sounds really good. Divine Death also sounds pretty good, because that's just an instant kill, and then anybody who does have, like, spiritual resistance still takes massive damage. I don't know what we would use this for. Maybe to go through doors and walls that are locked, perhaps? And then, like, the fire and lightning are great, but I would probably just go for the spirit if I was going to do that. This... stopping a bunch of enemies... I don't know if that's... It says a magical storm. I'm assuming that that means it's an AoE. This one is the only one that I don't really see a use for. Because it's like spying and uncovering the map ahead, and we just don't really need to do that. We don't need to worry about it. But we can max out one of these completely, and then dump a bunch of points into another. Nope, they are multiple levels. I'm pretty sure anyway. Actually, now that you said that, I believe we tried it last time, but let's try Divine Death.
Outstanding.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Excellent.
Yeah, they're 5 levels like everything else. So see, now you can see like this one, when it's maxed out, you have to have at least 50 spiritual resistance or it's an instant kill. Everyone else still takes 300 damage. How much does this go up when we level it? 2 points?
Fantastic.
Yeah, 2 points every time.
Excellent.
What's this? 25. Okay, so that's going to be 5 percentage points, and it doubles the time, or increases it by 30, which I'm assuming is seconds. No, you haven't. What?
Outstanding. Fantastic.
Let's see. Yes, 40% increase for 150 time units. So that's almost like 3 minutes, I'm assuming, which is pretty good. It's pretty good. Just a massive boost to everything that we have. Yeah, I was kind of thinking maybe we max that one out, and then maybe put 1 point in Translocate, because you never know when a teleport could be useful. And then maybe put a couple of points in Divine Death, because even if it's not an insta-kill for everything we come across, that still is just a massive amount of damage. And it's spiritual damage, so... What do y'all think? Sound like a strategy?
Excellent. Outstanding. Outstanding.
Go ahead and do that so you can kind of see what we're looking at. So that's what I'm thinking. 5 ranks in Heaven's Blessing, 1 in Translocate, 2 in Divine Death. Alright, if you're happy with that, I am. So what we need to do now is, let's see. There's freeze. 3 of 6. Oh, I think one of the potions is F5. That's okay. Let's make this one F5. We'll make this F6. There we go. Yeah, that's something that I thought about too. I don't know if it'll work on like bosses, but if it works on other enemies, it could be kind of like an area version of this. So I am open to that also. What do y'all think? We could do that instead of Divine Death, because we are Divine Death. Our damage is so high. Like, very high. And of course, if we cast Heaven's Blessing, it's going to be even higher. And that only costs 24, so we can cast that up, like, all the time and have plenty of mana left over, and plus it lasts almost, like, 3 minutes. So that is another strategy. So we could dump 2 or 3 points into Temporal Storm instead of Divine Death. Does that sound better, do you think? Because we are an archer. So if we freeze people, then we can just shoot them. That we know how useful the freeze spell has been. So I'll let y'all pick. And also, I mean, I don't know how much game is left. It's possible we could level up again, and then we could put more points, so... Yeah, that's true. We are dealing more damage overall with the bow, like, consistently, so... Alright, we agree on 5 points in Heaven's Blessing. So let's see. Temporal Storm.
Fantastic.
Stop for 6 time units.
Excellent.
8 time units, 10. Yeah, and then I'm thinking still 1 in Translocate. I think I might like that better than Divine Death, actually. Alright, so let's do that then. Okay, we'll make that is still F5. Temporal Storm will be F6. F7, F8. Okay. We're good. Boom. Look at that. Oh. What are our stats now? Oh my god. Whoa. That's a lot. That is a lot. Okay. Alright. Let's commit. Let's do it and let's get going. Let's see the end game. You back. Garth say hello. You have money? Why do you ask? You have money, I have goodies. We trade, yes? Drox not pay good. Oh. Bad place be this. Used to be good place. Me not good with words. You ask Drox. He good with words. Yes, tell me about your pea-prone friend. He Drox. He be my boss. He not pay good, though. Not good boss. He always pee pants when fighting start. Too scared even to cast spell. Always Garth clean up mess. He my only friend. And my boss. Me not allowed to talk about him. Well, maybe he can tell us. Garth says you're not a dragon. I'll take his word for it. You don't look like a dragon. Are there any around? I've heard some very dragon-like noises of late, but I've never actually seen one, to tell you the truth. Do you have a map of this area? Yes, I've got a very good map. Here, you can have it. My wandering days are over. Do you have anything to trade? Oh, an excellent idea. What do you have to trade? Anything worthwhile? Poison weapon +1. Super shadows. What is this? Ruthless crystal ring. Electrifying. Oh, he's got spell books. Oh, that's restoration. So we can max out restoration. We actually can get it to level 5. Fucking A. Yes, sir. Oh. Oh shit. Our money. We don't have the money. Okay, wait a minute. I'll be back. I will be back. Uh-oh. We got stuck on something. Wait a minute. Whoa. Wait a minute. Where are we? Where did we just... I think we were there. No, that's where we are now. So our teleporter stone is taking us here.
Garth think Drog should go change loincloth. Piss-filled pants get itchy, so Garth here wants. Shut up! Shut up!
Ooh. So our other teleporter stone was in Jorum's basement. So it seems like something terrible has happened, because if that was Jorum's basement, where is everything? And how long were we out? Ooh. That's not good. That's really not good. So is this just the world now? Alright, let me see. Okay, we are here. I'm gonna put... Okay, so this is where we came back after we were made into the Divine One. Wow. Is this just the world? Oh, man. Okay. Well, I guess that's that then. Let's see. Do you know of a village nearby? Any civilization? Me and Garth come from village, but village was destroyed. Drox and Garth had to flee village. Now they are here. Can you show me where the village is? I will show you the location of the valley. Valley leads to village of Drox and Garth, but why go there? It was destroyed. What is that awful smell? You must have been talking to Garth. I have a medical condition. You see, I suffer from stress incontinence, especially in combat. It's rather embarrassing, actually. Aw. Okay, let's see. Can we... We only need 7,200. Let's see. Well, we have a bunch of these that we haven't used. Might as well make them good for something. Those have turned into bearer's bonds all of a sudden. I'm fine with that.
Fantastic.
There we go. Awesome. That makes it level 5. Cool. Okay. Well, I guess we better set out. So, there's the valley. Yeah, this is all kind of closed in. Oh, there's our other teleporter stone. Wait, so is this... Is this supposed to be Jorum's basement? Yeah, I meant to say, I did get out of the developer dungeon with both teleporter stones. Don't ask. You have to go through the wall. Ooh, there's an imp. We've not seen a lot of those in the game, but honestly, I've been waiting to do that for a while because I hate all of the imps we've run into so far. An imp shaman. Okay. Let's make sure our buff is on. Imp chieftain, level 42. So we are appropriately leveled. Well, he's having a real hard time hitting us. I like that. So there are plenty of monsters down here. Or out here, I should say. Ooh. An Imperator. Is he riding a giant spider? Oh, wow. Oh, that was cool. It's actually two monsters. So you kill the spider, he jumps off. Neat. How much are we getting for these dudes? 5,000? That's not nothing. Huh, a spider statuette. We just sold one of those. That's fine. They're worth plenty of money. I'll take it. Where are we? And, like, I don't feel good about this. We know there's no way back after the death scene. That's why all of your quests are failed if you don't complete them. But I was wondering why. I thought we were just teleported, like, somewhere else, but it was looking like maybe we're somewhen else? Like, either something terrible happened really quickly, or we were gone a long time, in which case the gods are really inefficient. I'm wondering, see, I thought that this was just kind of, there would be a final battle, honestly. It's almost like that spell was blocking my way. I couldn't shoot the mage. So it's great that there's cash available and experience points, but what has happened? Is this like we were gone long enough that the Duke did all of this? That has he destroyed the world? Is this a Final Fantasy VI World of Ruins situation? I hope not, but right now, based on the information we have, So apparently this is where all the imps were the entire game. So we saw like their castle, but it was specifically deserted. Ooh. Dragon Amulet of Total Regeneration. Not partial regeneration. All of it. The whole thing. The whole regeneration. Well, I don't want to do nothing but kill imps. But we'll work our way down to that valley and see what's going on. Because I kind of thought we were just heading into like a final boss fight, but this is looking like there's a chunk of game left. I wish that there was a way to know when that spell wore off. My only complaint. Hmm. 100, nice. Well, this is, I'll say this, it's definitely adding up. Our bar has moved noticeably since we started this little diplomatic incident. Oh, an emerald. Nice. Basically floor cash. Essentially the same thing. I'm going to hug this cliff wall here as we go down to the south so that we can kind of avoid the bulk of encounters, at least. Oh my goodness. Go. Oh, this guy's seen us. That's fine. It's alright, come get some, my guy. My dude. Okay, well there's the valley. Okay, we're still good there. Just gonna recast it to keep it on. What happened here? First they killed all our friends. Oh!
The Divine One has returned.
Praise the Seven! Come, let's get this fight over with Ahu, so that we can go offer our greetings.
Flex? The Divine One?
Flax! Heh, that human! Hiya. Imps must tell mistresses. Wizard can wait for another day. Flax it! Good eating cat for another day too. I hungry. Flax, cat too. Links is pity, but Divine One too important to dark mistresses. Hiya, imps go.
Want to take any of those line reads again? Congratulations, my hero. You've done it. You've returned from the ordeal of the land of death unaided, and I no longer have any doubt you are the prophesied Divine One. Your return in the nick of time, my friend. Now I can believe that there's hope of ultimate victory. Wait a minute. What do you mean when I say that I returned unaided? The ritual called for council members to summon you back. Alas, bloody slaughter prevented us from performing our task. Yet somehow you managed to return from the realms of death without aid. Even if it has taken months longer than we believed we could survive, all is not lost. Your return, my deity, rekindles the fire of hope. Oh. Months. So yeah, what? Good gods, what's happened here? I fear the Black Ring is about to achieve their goal. Arhu and I have desperately tried to block them, but they have grown too powerful now that the Demon of the Sword is free. If they complete the execution of their plans, all will be lost. Hell and chaos will triumph. But now that you are here, my deity, there may be a way of countering them. But we must act quickly. What is this place, Zandalore? This foul wasteland is what's left of Ulith Gore, once homeland of the proud if misguided orcs. The Black Ring has gained terrible power in the last months. They decided they didn't need their orc allies anymore. They opened the gates of chaos, letting loose thousands of demons. Weep, you gods. A noble race is dying. Okay, so we are in, like, the orc desert, or the Badlands, or whatever. Okay, so the rest of the world was not destroyed. Okay. We're just not allowed to go back for some reason. Months? How long have I been gone? Oh, for quite some time, I'm afraid. Time runs differently in the land of the dead. The Council of Seven were supposed to summon you back long before now, but after you left, events turned against us. I still don't know how it was possible, but somehow the Black Ring, led by the demon Janus, managed to enter the Great Council Room. Everyone but myself was butchered. How did you escape? Arhu saved me. Our little friend noticed that the barriers which prevented him from entering the council rooms were suddenly dissipated. Luckily, he had the wits to realize that this meant someone was trying to get in. The demon had mage-locked me, but in its arrogance it didn't bother setting up additional defenses, so Arhu was able to teleport me away just as the monster was preparing to devour my body and soul. Tragically, Arhu came too late to save the rest of the Council of Seven. Yeah, I'm really upset about that. I wasn't, like, emotionally invested in most of them, but it pisses me off that Mardanius and Gomo died. I really don't feel like that raised the stakes for me. I do kind of feel like that's lazy writing. That's one of the few flaws I've seen in this game so far, one of the few actual real complaints I have about it. Tell me about Janus. As we suspected, the son of the old Duke is no more. The Demon of Lies took possession of the boy's body the moment he touched the cursed sword, and used Janus's position to further its evil aims. Once it deemed chaos was powerful enough, it cast off its human shell and assumed its foul natural form. That creature is a small part of the soul of Lord Chaos, the evil god of the fables. The Demon of Lies is trying to reunite itself with the rest of Chaos's foul spirit. If it succeeds, we are all doomed. Okay. So what is the Black Ring's ultimate aim? Oh, good lord, Zandalor. All the misery, the evil, the chaos that they have caused has had but one purpose: to create the right conditions for the summoning of the Lord of Chaos. Chaos was the first god, and he hated the world created by the other gods. In ages past, he has come close to conquering us several times, but always has failed. Now, I dread and fear that the Demon of Lies, who is but a small part of Lord Chaos's soul, will resurrect the dark deity with the help of the Black Ring. They will do this perfidious thing, I am sure, at the Black Lake Dungeon. We must get you there as soon as may be. Oh gosh, there's so much more. How can we stop the Black Ring? You must reach the dungeon of the Black Lake, their base of power, and must stop them from completing their foul ritual. Okay, we can do that. How do we get there? I know the exact location, my deity, but there is a problem. There is a lake around the dungeon, and the spiritual conditions over it are very much like those in the land of the dead. No mortal form can pass that lake. Okay, but then all is lost. Should we have taken that spirit form ability? Wait a moment, my deity. There are powerful magics that a being like you can call upon. I doubt not that you have discovered some of them already in your ascension from death. It is written that the Divine One has the power to become a ghost, a spiritual form without mortal flesh. I believe that if you were to do that, you would be able to pass over the Black Lake unharmed. Are you fucking kidding me? Is one of those skills, like, story critical? Do we actually have to... Will we have to reload it and redistribute our skills? We better not, because if that's the case, we should have known before then, because you crash land like a meteorite, and they give you a bunch of skill points. And at no point in the game ever has there been a benefit to waiting to spend those. Until just now. So, like, you are not prepared for this when it happens. That better not be the case. I have returned from death, but I do not know how to change myself into a living ghost, Zandalor. In ancient times, when the gods walked the fruitful earth, you would be taught how by another Divine One. Given that you are now the only one, however, I fear there's only one other way. You must talk to one who lived in those times and pray he can either give you the secret or a way of finding it for yourself. That's what I'm thinking. It sounds like what he just said there. We're probably going to get free points. That has to be it. Okay. I sense trouble in your heart, Zandalor. Who is this ancient being I am to talk to? His name is Patriarch the Black, and he's a dragon. A dragon? I'm to ask a dragon how to become a ghost? This is madness. He will render me a ghost, all right, and at the same time he will turn my mortal body into dragon excrement. Yes, quite, but I fear this perilous path is our only way. I do not know the exact location of Patriarch, but while Aru and I were hiding, we overheard an orc patrol talking about a great black beast with a terrible temper to the northeast of here. That sounds like him to a T. I suggest you start your search in that direction, my deity. Let me show you a few locations on your map where he might be hiding out. Okay. Was that an orc I saw fighting beside you? Yes, poor Galak. A valiant fighter. In the last months, Aru and I have been trying to reach the Black Lake, but we haven't been able to penetrate any further than this. Together with a few brave orc warriors, we've been trying to save this village, but I fear it will soon fall. Then, if we still live, we will doubtless be pushed back even further. Okay, well, if this Lord of Chaos was beaten before, we can beat him again. If they incarnate him into a mortal body, Lord Chaos's powers will be tremendous, unimaginable. He could enslave the world with his magics, or fully open the gates of hell to allow all the demons and every damned soul loose on this troubled land. Or he might simply destroy everything and return the universe to primal chaos. I believe that the conditions are now right for his coming, and the Black Ring will waste little time in summoning him. But I'm the Divine One, the good God's chosen avatar. You can't imagine the powers I discovered in the land of the dead. I will settle this Lord of Chaos, and set the entire world to rights. Nay, surrounded by his minions and assisted by the Demon of Lies, you will be no match for him. Our only hope rests in preventing his summoning. Okay. I think that's a very negative outlook, Zandalor. Yes, you're right, but first follow us to the village such that you know where you can find us. Okay. Now, what can I do for you, my deity? My divinity. My divine divinity. Nothing right now. Just checking you're alive and well. Good luck with the dragon. Remember, dragons are proud and arrogant, but rarely as clever as they think they are. Ah, our formidable hero. How goes your quest, my deity? What is this place? This foul wasteland is what's left of Uloth Gore. Once homeland. Oh, wait, this is the... Okay, so this is literally everything we just did. Okay. Alright, well... At least there's a bed to sleep in. I guess there's no better place, really, than here to drop one of our teleport stones. We have containers to put things in, and we have a bed to sleep in. If we find a better place later, we can use it. Become a ghost. Oh, here, let's filter those. The Wasteland Village. Not much of a village, really. So this is in the extreme southwest corner. And it looks like... So that's the temple. That's where we need to go. Yep. Black Lake. Looks like we're going to have to go that way. Around that way, because that was closed in. So need to go up here, I guess? I don't see any other flags. Sometimes when you click, you have to like hold and drag to move the map around, and then sometimes you'll notice it's wonky, like it's once in a while it just randomly sticks to my cursor. Croxy. Wait. You back from dead. Croxy thinking you be God now? I don't rightly know, but I have spoken to them. Now this is great. But I thought you were dead. Croxy not killed so easy. But you fell down hit by lightning. Yes, but Croxy did ward trick. Croxy played dead. Croxy wanted to wait for Black Ring people to come closer, but they did not. Cowards they were. Croxy waited for enemy, but he not come. Then Croxy hears good wizard speak to Black Ring. Then White Cat come to rescue wizard, and Croxy jump up and escape with them. Okay. So literally, the single council member with the least story and personality, and therefore the least emotional investment out of all of them, is the only one who made it out alive. Okay. This once village of orc tribes. Croxy family once lived here. Everyone gone now, but this only place for Croxy to live. Croxy first went to fight to revenge people. Then Wizard and Cat talked to Croxy. Now Croxy think it better to make safe place here. Orcs running from imps can come here and make new tribe. Croxy now live in old family house, find weapons, fix them. Then Croxy hunt imps, kill them, take weapons from bodies and trade them with good people. You good people? Croxy give good price to Croxy friend. Okay. Are there any orcs left in this land? Croxy not know, but hope so. You be careful. Not all orcs know you, Croxy friend. Not all orcs know Black Ring bad. Oh, so we still have to fight orcs. Okay. Well, what do you have to trade? Loads of potions, that's good. Do you have better boots than we've got? Eggs. Ah, I see eggs remain a thing. Oh. Energy cage. I'll always take a free level of a spell. Let's see, where are... Here we go. Where's our spiders? That would be... too much. That's probably fine. Do you have a restoration potion? You do. Here, let's do this so we don't waste any money. We'll just... There we go.
Excellent.
There, because we don't know that a free rank in that might come in handy. Alright, well, I guess let's go down here and explore what remains of this village. Gotta get out through this maze. Oh wait, can we just... Yeah, there we go. Okay, I feel a little better knowing that, like, the world wasn't destroyed. We are just in a wasteland. We're in the Badlands, and that's fine. Also, it's nice to see some orc civilization, because people keep saying, oh yeah, no, they're like honorable warriors, and they're actually intelligent and stuff, but then the only orcs you ever meet, other than Croxy, are enemies that you just have to kill because they're automatically hostile. Okay, gotta go down in this corner and see. Is there anything? Doesn't look like it. Nope, not even anything secret, it doesn't seem. It's just a dead end. Wait. Oh, it's just that. So we can't get out that way. There is more stuff down here. We just can't go down over that cliff. Okay, well, fair enough. Back up this way, then. This is already more than I thought would be left. Because our transformation, our ascension, was like so climactic. So I'm going to go ahead and say that this is probably not going to be the end of it tonight. There's probably going to be one more stream, at least, of Divine Divinity. Because, of course, next Monday, Specific Pixel and I will be playing Soul Blazer, and we will be finishing that series up. And that means then we have one more Monday before we start the new Switch remake of Super Mario RPG, Legend of the Seven Stars. Because that's going to be November the 20th. I like the Spanish guitar. Oh, I really like that. Bunch of broken stuff. Oh! Sword of the Gods. Wow. If we were a melee user, that'd be really good, especially if you knew it was in there and could, you know, like, manipulate its stats. You could load a bunch and actually get a really good version of it. So that's a note. I'll have to remember that because on my casual playthrough I am playing a warrior. And she has a melee build, so... Okay, so... Looks like that goes... Oh, no, we can go out that way. Okay, so because we know this is enclosed, so we are going to have to go that way and go around. Alright, I'm just going to go for it. I'm not going to waste any more time. There's like one empty building left, but I'm not sure there's going to be anything in there. Let's get through these imps and get on our way. I'm going to bypass the lake, because we know that we can't do anything there, so it means that before we go down there, we need to go to the northeast anyway. These guys remind me of the Fallen in Diablo. Their little noises and stuff, like I'm waiting for one of them to be like, Rakanishu! How come he can shoot through there, but I can't hit him back? Must have the perfect angle. Oh, Sand Demon, hello? Okay, so when those things die, they explode. So we're going to be fighting demons and stuff too. That makes sense because of what Zandalor said. Okay. Gold, gold, gold. There's another sand demon. Come on, get it before it gets to us. There we go. Oh, okay, so maybe it didn't explode. That was like a spell that it cast on us. Alright, that's fine. As long as we know. Okay, where are we headed? We need to go this way. I don't know what all might be down here. Certainly ruins. I'm gonna head for this camp, though. Is this another sand demon? Sand minion. That looks like the demon that Karina summoned. Ooh, they're worth a nice chunk. Sand horror. Yeah, we don't want to stand in the fire. Are we still buffed? Yes, okay. There we go. We don't want to get surrounded. Ooh, these guys mean business when they're in a big group like that. Ooh. Okay, alright. Got a little bit of challenge here, if only because of quantity. It's alright. Oh hey, this is a great time to try our other spell. I don't know what that's doing. I guess they are slowed down a little bit. I think, yeah. I think that slowed them down some. Okay, what do we got? Pile of gold. Yeah, we're gonna level up. I may, in between streams, go round these areas that I'm not currently exploring and just kill all the monsters, because we know, like, you can do that and they don't really respawn or anything. Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about that, actually. Because I'm not sure that it's doing anything. Because I thought that it was supposed to stop them completely. Oh, what do we got here? Sand Devil. Okay, are we still buffed? No. Okay, so let me do that. And then... yeah. Okay, he is affected. I do see it slowing him down. So there's like an AoE around us. It's not the whole screen, which is kind of what it looks like because of those effects, but you see that sort of like yellow glow. It's clinging to him. That is the effect. So it does work. It is doing something. Yeah, I think I might try and do that. Yeah, as expected. I will, in between streams, I will go kill all of these monsters. And probably that will give us at least a level. Because, I mean, just since we landed, crash landed here at the beginning of the stream, we are already at half a level exactly. So that means that we keep up this pace, we're definitely going to level up again. They really like to fight in groups. But I mean, of course, that's, you know, you have to. If you're going to fight a bad boy. You better have brought reinforcements. Oof. Stop that. You stop it. Mostly I just don't want to stand in the fire. They are leaving us a merry chase. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, that's not worthless. It is giving us, like, a lot of time as they're slowed down to, like, shoot at them. So I think it is accomplishing its purpose. The flaw in Temporal Storm is that it's basically melee range. It only affects people within, like, where those blue beams shoot out of you. Outside of that, people are not affected. Okay, our buff wore off. Oh, empty flask. They have high resistance to spiritual damage. I guess that kind of makes sense. But it also makes me glad that we actually didn't go with Divine Death, because it wouldn't have worked very well against these enemies. What's that? There we go. Stop that. Stop it. Why are you like this? Okay, we need to keep going up this way. There's just loads of these guys. Andalor wasn't kidding. He said they just opened the gates and flooded the place with demons.
Let me get this straight. You want me to do what?
Flare! Flicks! Go far!
Far away! Yes! Flicks! Flicks blow flax. Other place. Flow! Flay! Away!
You want me to leave? Me? You dare you suggest?
Flicks is not us. Flicks, 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 flicks. Is dark mistresses. We like Big Dragon. Yes! Flicks!
Flux, we love very big dragon. But dark mistresses hate, understand? Please?
I see. And they sent you as their messengers, did they? Didn't have the guts to come themselves?
Fliss, fliss. Dragon wise. Very wise. What dragon think?
Dragon think I'm staying right here. What do you say to that?
Flicks of flocks and cat buttocks. Imps was afraid dragon would say that.
Flow flay! Imps dead meat now, either way.
Blow, blow is real trouble. Mistresses say dragon, no go. Imps have to kill that breath lizard. No offense. Flicks, flicks. This imp think dragon too big and mistress is far away. Flicks. This imp see other imps point.
Flea, this imp say all imps go now.
Yeah! Far from dark mistresses! Far from dragons! Let's go find Red for lunch. Yeah!
I hate them. On the other hand, this guy looks like fun. I thought I smelled something long forgotten but still familiar. Make it brief, Divinity. I am weary and wish to return to my cave. O mighty dragon, I have journeyed far to find thee. Ah, thy tongue remembers the proper manner and form. It has been too long since I last had a civilized conversation. What is it thou requirest of me, divinity? I have need of thy great lore, magnificent one. Thou knowest that what I can give cannot be given freely. I would not presume so, your magnificence. Name thy price. What? You dared to treat me like some lowly haggler, divinity? No? I forgive the ignorant words of my foolish tongue, mighty one. I meant no disrespect. Okay, well, thou art forgiven, divinity. I shall be mindful that thou art a mere human hatchling, and lack wisdom. I shall therefore tolerate thine ignorance, as long as thou doest remember thy place. Dost remember? Well, let's see. Well said, most potent one. Wouldst thou accept a gift from this humble visitor? A gift. And what might this gift be? All my gold, all I possess, the privilege of teaching me, or just how to become a ghost. That's the gift we want from him, not the gift we're giving to him. Your wisdom shines brightly, or brilliantly, mighty one. I humbly seek direction. The privilege of teaching me. Okay. Such a tone shall not get you the lore thou seekest from me, hatchling. Shall leave thy glorious presence now and leave thee to thy rest. Perhaps we shall meet again? Okay, he's staying there. What the hell does he want? Journeyed far to find thee, need thy great lore. What doth thou want? Okay, so we have to insult him by asking his price. Wouldst thou accept a gift? All my gold. Okay. Alright. All that I possess. What need have I of thy worldly possessions? Thou insultest me. Here, have this axe and understand I really don't care. Object 4858. Okay. There we go. What the hell are we supposed to say then? Okay. How to become a ghost. Okay. That is no gift, divinity. I already know of the Traxneltink spell. Now I shall leave. Okay, so he taught me how to do it. Okay, they said dragons are not as clever as they think. Okay, so I think what's supposed to be happening here is he keeps showing that, like, we don't have anything he wants or needs, so every time we offer him something, he's like, bah, I don't need that. You offer me treasure? Ah, here's treasure. I have more treasure than I need. You offer me, like, all you possess? There's nothing you possess that I want. Okay, well then I'll teach you how to become a ghost. I already know that spell. See, I'll teach it to you to prove it. I think that was the intention. Okay, well, just in case we have to come back here, we'll mark him, because Zandalor supposedly was going to mark, and he absolutely did not. Do we even need to go to any of these other places? So you can see sometimes when the map gets stuck to my cursor like that, if it wiggles back and forth like this, you know. Okay, well, I guess now we just need to go south. Maybe there's less to this than I thought. Yeah, okay. Alright, I'm revising my opinion of Temporal Storm. I think it's okay. It works really well as like, what are you doing? I was not casting the spell. That happens sometimes. But it works well as like a getaway spell. Because you have to use it at melee range anyway, so it's like if a bunch of demons surround you, they're definitely going to be in range. Sort of thing. Yeah, we are going to level up. For sure. Wild. Was not expecting that, really. Or at least wasn't expecting it to be this quick. These things are going down fairly easily, so it shows that, like, our build is still good. We're making it work. Yeah, we're getting there. Oh, hello? Blue Dragon Rider. Ooh, oh. Okay. Didn't take that seriously enough. Are our stats still buffed? Yes. You need to heal. Oh, he still got me. Wow. Can we freeze him? Not if we can't hit. Where are you aiming, my guy? He's not even aiming, like, remotely at him. I don't know what that was supposed to be with the freeze spell. It's a lot of demons. Yeah, I really wish there was a way to tell when that spell wore off so that I would know. Yeah, it is working though. Yeah, the more I use it, the more I'm happy with it. Come on. There we go. Ooh, an emerald. Nice. Oh, and we seem to have stumbled upon a camp of some kind. Logging camp, I guess. Ooh, hello. Surprise sand demon. You hate that. You hate to see it. Oh, okay, no. It was affecting people all the way out to the edge of the screen. I saw the effect on them. Okay, so it does affect everything. I didn't think that it did. And we just didn't know what to look for. There's so many enemies, I'm just gonna have to kill my way through. I don't have a choice. one more. This guy. Alright. Let's kind of hug this outside border. Let's see if we can get down there. Yeah, almost. Very close to a level. And I'm not mad about that. I'm surprised, but I'm not upset. And in fact, might wind up putting another rank in Temporal Storm. Maybe. Okay, I know that's wore off, yeah. That's fine. Oh. Okay. Spectre Lord. Lord, I didn't even get to see him. Didn't get to see what he looked like. Lol. Okay, now this is where we need... Here we go, spirit form. Okay, well, you know we have to see what's here. Oh, they turn green because we're a ghost. Oh. Lol. We are... Okay. What's that? Super Shadows? That's nothing. Herbs. Place to sleep. Oh, that takes... It, like, turns our mana off. Because we had full energy, but I mean, that only costs 20 points. It's like while we're in spirit form, we don't have any magic. But I can't tell if it has a duration. Because I had to cast it again to end it. Okay, nope, it definitely does have a duration. But there, our mana does come back. Okay. These guys are nothing. How much XP are they worth? Ooh, they're actually worth more than the demons. And they're easier to kill. Well. Yes, please. More of these guys. Lord, they're not even getting to me. That's what we love. That's how an archery build is supposed to work. The only way it could be better, honestly, is if we were getting 1 kill per shot. Fuck off with that fire attack. I have to play keep away with these guys because their attacks are not that strong. It's just the fire. Whoa! What? He just... Look, I've still got hit points. What the hell happened? Well, fuck. Okay, well, at least he was right there. I guess he must have put his toe in the swamp water. Yeah, he's sleeping. It's fine. Okay, well, let's do this then. That's all I can think of is he must have... I must have stepped in the water and it instantly killed me. I guess. I don't know why, considering before it was just dealing constant damage, but it didn't instantly kill him, so I don't know if that was a glitch, or if I was just lucky before, or unlucky that time, or what. Ooh. New closed helmet of Master Spikes. Okay, well, Apprentice's long dagger of poison. They're dropping some good stuff. We really are about to level up. We are that close. Look at the bones. Look. I'm assuming those are bones. Wow. Yeah, these guys are just fodder. You'd think that they would be a lot more impressive or intimidating. Level 45 ghosts, and they're called Spectre Lords, but no, these are nothing. Just realized I better save it in case I accidentally get my toe wet again. Maybe the effect is more extreme closer to the temple? That would actually kind of make sense. Oh. Thought he was dead. Well, yeah. Destroyed. Guys, I have to hand it to them. They're a level lower than us, but they actually have decent defense. We're not killing them nearly as quickly as I'd like. Of course, they do have a buttload of hit points, too, so... There we go. A very strong tower shield. So strong. Okay, let's pick our battles here, because I'm almost at a level. Come on. Go down. Leave me alone, you're not wanted here. Those guys are worth 14k, so every one of those we kill is helping. That's like 2 of the ghosts. But it's for way more effort, so I think the ghosts pay off better because they're not nearly as much of a fight. Whereas those sand devils, like that's actually combat. Just a couple more, come on. Come on. Oh my god, stop slowly moving out of the way of my arrows. Fuck off. Did you see that? I was kind of hoping that that one would be the one that leveled us up.
Fantastic.
There we go. All right. I'll take it. Alright, I'll tell you what, we'll put a couple in intelligence since you asked earlier. A couple in con, and then another one in agility. Hey, listen, they started it. Okay, I'm thinking... Divine Death sounds good on the surface, but then most of the things we've been fighting have 100 spiritual resistance. So, like, to give you something that's an instant kill at the end of the game and then it doesn't work on anything is kind of mean. So, I'm thinking maybe actually Temporal Storm. Either that, Augment Defense, or Magic Barrier. Because those are things that are still valuable here at the end game. What do y'all think? Should we go for resistances? Should we go for physical defense? Or should we improve our slow spell? That's working pretty well, so the longer it lasts, the better. And it doesn't say anything about resistance, so see, I don't know if, like, something with really high spirit resistance or what have you, like a boss might... It might actually affect them. They might not be immune. It may just flatly work on everything you can see. You know? Yeah, that is what's working. Well, we need 3 more ranks in it. Why don't we focus on this? And then if we max it out, we can put the rest of our points in other stuff. Because it is working. Okay, we've come this far. Let's do a hard save. Okay, here's the temple. Black ring entrance. Ooh. Is it just me, or does this look like Revenant?
Black Ring members. I sense that the Divine One has returned. Our enemy is very near.
What? We cannot allow the summoning to be interrupted.
The interloper must be destroyed. Indeed. I will continue the summoning of the Lord of Chaos. The 5 of you must make sure that the Divine One does not interrupt. Go.
What better to welcome the Dark Lord than with a blood sacrifice? It's perfect.
Just try to be sure the blood isn't just yours. No. Go!
Finally, we're gonna get some revenge on these assholes. Okay. We get it. I'm confused as to why some of these cultists want to summon the Lord of Chaos. Like, they have to know he's going to destroy the universe, right? And, like, they live in the universe. So, I mean... Okay, I must destroy all 5 Black Ring members in the Black Lake dungeon before I confront the Demon of Lies. Then I must prevent the foul demon summoning the Lord of Chaos. From summoning and unleashing untold horror on the world. What are we... Oh, Lord. Whoa. We've got... That's a lot. Okay. Well, better get started then. This way. A crystal gargoyle. Gargoyles are more than one kind of mineral. Okay, these things are a joke. They're dealing a little bit of damage, but like, no one should be worried. A gold gargoyle as well. Oh, hey. Floor cash. Always useful, even at the end of the game. If nothing else, it makes me feel better. There we go. Wise man's closed helmet. Oh, these are guardians rather than gargoyles, so they've got more hit points. That one is really vulnerable to stun or something. I don't know. It was stuck on a shape. Ah, here's the gold guardian. Oh, there we go. Same thing's happening. Okay, I mean, I'm not mad. Go right ahead. I think maybe our stun ability, because it's maxed out, is doing that. I hope. Oh my god. There we go. To get like 2 steps closer. Okay, well we've got... So there's like whole dungeons or sub-temples down here. Look at this. Okay, looks like this path goes to this one. This is where we came in. So 1, 2, probably there. 3 goes up that way, I guess. 4, 5. Yeah, there's the edge of another one. And then the big bad is probably up this way? Maybe? So it looks like each of these trails leading from the central platform goes to one of these sections. So... do y'all have a preference of which direction we go first? So I guess, like, we don't know who is where. There are 5 Black Ring members, 5 paths, 5 dungeons, so probably there's one of them in each. Left? Oh, yeah, you know what? Why did I ask? You're absolutely right, Crow. We have to go left. We must. Let's see, which left should we take, though? It looks like this is the most left we can go, because this is like down left and up left. So, we'll go this way. Ooh. Infernal Corpse. Oh, I see. Zombie, but fire is the gimmick here. Oh, we got Death Knights. Okay. Wonder if the presence of Death Knights indicates that it's like that one... what's her name? The red-headed one? She was a summoner. She kept putting spikes on the floor underneath us. She summoned lots of Death Knights. I guess it doesn't necessarily imply anything because Janus brought a bunch of Death Knights with him when he invaded the Council of Seven, too, so... Death Knight? More like Depth Knight, because he's 6 feet under. Is that anything? Well, we're seeing some new enemies. That's kind of cool. I'm a little concerned because that one dragon rider made such short work of us outside. So I hope we don't run into, like, 2 of those in the same room. Although we might be able to kite them. Like, pull one at a time and split them up, if that happens. Well, I'm borrowing trouble. We don't know that that's going to happen. We have no idea what's in store at this point. Music is tense. Oh my gosh, every 5 feet. 6,100 though, for basically no effort. Yeah, see, our level bar is moving again. So if I actually go out between streams and kill all of those demons and imps, that are roaming the wasteland outside, we will level up for sure at least one more time. Okay. Let's take advantage of our enormous sight radius. Look at that. We can already see everything. So where are we trying to get? Is it just right in the middle, maybe? I see, like, platforms and statues. There's a platform there. There's not one over here, but there's something. There's, like, 3 platforms. Is there going to be a puzzle, or is this just a fight? Do we just rush in and kill somebody? Because honestly, nothing would please me more than to get our revenge on all 5 of these losers. I'm hungry for it. Well, we can just go inside. Well-made heavy gauntlets. Hey. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? We have a dungeon picked out. We are here. We know what our goal is. We've got to go to each of these 5 sections, do in one of the Black Ring mages, and then go back to the center, I guess, and probably that's the final boss fight. So, here's what I think we should do. We're close to the end of the stream. I think this is a good stopping point, and we can come back again in 2 weeks. So that's going to be the Monday after next, or that will be November the 13th. And that will be the conclusion of Divine Divinity, one way or the other. Because we're also out of time, since on the 20th we are starting Mario RPG. So Soul Blazer will be this coming Monday, November the 6th. The 13th will be the end of Divine Divinity. If it goes longer than 2 hours, I'm just going to go until we get it done. It might be a long one. But for now, I think with the time remaining, let's do something we have not done this whole time. We got charms. And we got charm quality 5 on a lot of our stuff. Or 4 on other things. And we have a bunch of these. So, like, we should probably be using them. Now, we only have a couple of the gold ones. Oh! I clicked that frog by accident. Okay, well, enjoy frog. So, there is frog. I don't... Anyway, so we have a bunch of these white ones. The gold ones are super rare, so the white ones are going to be the ones that we rely on the most.
Won't work with that.
I think. So the gold ones are a very large bonus to something. The white are a large bonus. Red is medium, and the blue ones are minor. So let's start with these. Very large resistance to lightning. And very large intelligence bonus. Ooh. Our ring has charm quality, and so does our necklace. And our belt. The belt can only take 1. Part of the legendary dragon armor. Oh, this gives us a bonus in the lightning spell. What if we put our lightning resistance here? Yeah. Let's see, how do we... Oh, okay, you have to click on the item. And now... Is that... Okay, it is in there permanently. Alright. Ring? What is the intelligence bonus, actually? Okay, 1... Oh, wait, I was looking at strength. 38. 48. Ooh, it's 10 points. That is pretty good. Let's see, what else? Oh, a large mana bonus. Oh, it was big. Okay. Spirit resistance, poison, lightning. Let's do spirit resistance and dexterity. There we go. Okay, our amulet. Let's do resistance to poison. Resistance to poison. Resistance to poison. And then how about intelligence and a resistance to fire? Okay, this is charm quality 5 as well. Oh, the boots are charm quality 1. Those are 2. So let's say, how about strength for the boots? There we go. And this is double lightning. Yeah, we'll say we're grounded. There we go. We still have room for more. But I think we probably have all the charms we're going to get. So, unless we pick up some more. Anything is better than nothing, though, so it's all an upgrade. Ooh, vitality. That makes sense. Dexterity, that makes sense. Okay. Vitality again. Ooh, and strength. Yeah, that's good for the gloves. Let's see, the armor of Larian. This could be anything. Say vitality for sure. Constitution, yes, good. Fire resistance, spirit resistance, and mana. There we go. Helmet. So this can be intelligence, that makes sense. Fire resistance, dexterity, fire resistance, and mana. Oops. There we go. Okay, that uses all of our charms, and we filled everything up exactly, except for the bow. So we have 5 slots left for any additional charms that we might come across in this final dungeon. Let's take a look at our stats now. Holy shit. Ooh, that made a difference. Look at that, baby. Oh my gosh. Offense 117, defense 123. Look at this. All of our resistances are 100 or greater. Whoa. Oh my goodness gracious. And that armor. Oh my gosh. And we're at almost 1,000 hit points and we've got 700 magic. Oh, yeah. We got to try our buff spell. Boom. Yeah, look at that. Cool. Now, it looks like the spell is still, it's proccing off of our base stats, which is why, like, for example, we cast it and our fire resistance only went up by 4 points, as opposed to, like, 25 points or whatever, or 40 points. And I think that's because our base fire resistance is 10, due to having 2 ranks in magical barrier. See? So we're getting a smaller bonus than it looks like we should. It's the same bonus we got before. It's just stacking with all of the equipment bonuses because the charms count along with it. But it's not counting the charms in its calculation because those are temporary bonuses, because if we took the armor off, of course, we would not have them anymore. But that is going to make a humongous difference. Holy shit, we should have done that a long time ago. I've had 5 ranks in that skill for so long because I knew it was going to be good and important, but I was waiting to the end because I was like, I want to get all the best charms that I can and do the absolute best, and it just turns out that anything is good, really. So we're going to take this upgraded armor, and we're going to kick some ass next time, and we're going to finish this. So, there we go. So that's it for tonight. Exactly, yeah, that's the big thing, Incubus, is like, I did not want to stuff a bunch of valuable, like, rare, expensive charms into items that then we were going to grow out of because they are permanent. You can't get them back. So I didn't want to throw them into, like, a pair of boots or a belt and then immediately discard that because we picked up a better one in the next dungeon. So yeah, Abbad Bohi will be back for one last run on November the 13th. That is in 2 weeks at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, which is New York and Miami time here in the US. And that will be the finale of Divine Divinity one way or another. Between now and then, don't forget to join me on Thursday. I'll be back with more of Obsidian. there will not be a stream on November the 4th, this coming Saturday, because we finished Might and Magic 8 last weekend. You can catch the final episode of that on our YouTube channel. On November the 6th, the next Monday, Specific Pixel will rejoin me for the conclusion of Soul Blazer. And then on Saturday, November the 11th, we'll be starting Eye of the Beholder 2. So get ready to say welcome back to Stout Muffin and the crew. Can't wait for that. And I'll see you whenever I see you. I'm grateful for the privilege of your time. Thank you for spending the last couple hours here with me and Abbad Bohi playing Divine Divinity. We made a lot of progress. Less than I thought we would, but also about as much as we should have, I guess. And I'm pretty happy with it. I'm looking forward to the end. I hope that you are too. It has been a wild ride, and I'm glad that y'all are here with me. So, if you want to stick around for the end, be sure to follow or subscribe on Twitch, subscribe to us on YouTube, like the video, leave a comment for the algorithm, and maybe consider joining our Patreon, because you can now follow on Patreon for free, even if you don't subscribe to a paid tier, and you can get news earlier than anybody else about updates on the channel, upcoming polls, things like that over there on our Patreon page. So, yeah, this has been a good one, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Until then, as always, thanks for playing.